Hey y'all, it's TheBreeze and you're plugged into the Breeze lifestyle. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. And if you want to support your girl, you know we're on the road to 500. So support me, subscribe, like, comment, and let's get straight into this video. So I recently had the pleasure of traveling with this new travel company. And I just wanted to tell y'all about it because this is about my lifestyle, but also I really want to help y'all with my experiences, have your own experiences, because it's so many times where you want to try stuff, but nobody's tried it before. And it's so many scams out here going around. So yeah, I'm gonna put myself a little bit at risk for y'all to take some chances. And if I get scammed, I get scammed. But I'm gonna let you know if I ever get scammed, I will let you know to stay away from them. But on the flip side, if I see something positive, if I experience a good, great company, I'm not gonna hold that to myself. I'm gonna come to you with it. Where's the lens? I'm coming to you with it, okay? And yeah, I'm recording on the camera, so lens, I don't know, but I just want you to know that I'm talking to you. Where you at? You. But yeah, so Travel Babes, as you can see by the title, the company name is called Travel Babes. So let me just tell you how I came across them, and then I'll let you know why I needed them, okay? So I am on YouTube all the time. I love watching story times, vlogs, and stuff like that. So I came across this young woman named I Am Asia. And I can't remember the first video that I watched of hers, but I know first video, I was hooked. So I've watched tons of her videos, and this year, she started this company called Travel Babes. So when I saw that, I was like, seems interesting. So she had a couple trips. She had Guatemala, which was crazy because I was just talking to my cousin who's been traveling all my life by herself or like with groups and stuff. Like, where should I look to travel with people? So she sent me a travel group or whatever, and she was telling me that's how she kind of travels. And we were talking about going to Antigua together. And this was the first trip that Asia went on. So that made me look at it a little harder. So her first trip was to Antigua, and I was like, so that made me look a little harder. So one of the trips that me and my other cousin had been talking about going to for a long time, at least 2 to 3 years, is Tulum. So when I saw the Tulum trip, it was more feasible for me as far as my money, like budgeting and being able to pay for it. When I say budgeting and being able to pay for it, I didn't mean like the prices of the trip, but the Guatemala trip was like 3 or 4 months before Tulum. So me going to Tulum would give me more time to get my money together. That's what I meant by that. So that's where I went. I went to Tulum, and listen, I know we at the beginning of the video, but I gotta let y'all know, 10 out of 10, I recommend Travel Babes for sure. 10 out of 10. So let me tell you they are problem solvers. Let me tell you how. My problem is I'm from a small place. I'm from a small city or whatever. I moved out my city. I moved into a big city. But I don't really know nobody like that. Like, not enough to be like, hey, let's go on a trip together. And the people from my hometown, like, everybody got something to do. People be busy on the times I'm not busy, not busy on the times I am busy. So basically, and then I do have those instances where trips do not make it out of the group chat. If you ever had a trip that did not make it out the group chat, type a roll of eyes emoji in the comments. If you ever had a trip that you were so excited about, real excited about, everybody down, and when it's time to put down that deposit, it go from 10 to 4. And then when it's about time to go on a trip, it go from 4 to 2, and 2 people want their money back. A roll of eyes emoji in the comment if you ever went through anything like that. And if you went through something different, we want the story. We want to know the experience, because this is why you need Travel Babes. That's what I believe. And like I said, I did not know this girl. So it's kind of like, wow, you're about to put your whole trust and your money into something. I knew that she had trips before me, but I booked the trip before I seen any of her vlogs about her other trips. I just feel like I knew this girl for real. Like, I've been watching her for years, like at least 1.5 years. And I just felt like I knew her. So I booked my trip. So like I said, it's what I needed, because I'll just say this. I was down to definitely travel on my own, but you know how your parents be careful. You know, this just happened there. That just happened there. You shouldn't go nowhere by yourself. This, and that. So I was still going to do it, but I was like a little reservation, you know? So when I saw this, I'm like, okay, I'm going there by myself, but I'm going to be with a group of girls, and it's going to be dope. So before I tell you about the experience, let me just tell you about my reservations a little bit. Like, the only thing, I really wasn't scared. Mind you, all this stuff been happening with Mexico and da-da-da. Like, I wasn't scared of that, for real. I pray. So I feel like I'm protected. I'm not going to put myself in harm's way, but I'm not going to let fear, like, navigate my life. I'm not going to do it. I was a little nervous, like, because, you know, I have women who are my friends, but I've known them since I was 9 years old. Those are the only people who I really, really call my friends. They're not even my friends, they're my sisters. So if you take them out, I don't really have no friends. So just like, how are these girls gonna be? That's how I was just like, I know that I can mesh with anybody except a hater. Like, any type of personality I can mesh with. We don't have to be doing the same things. I could be loud, you could be quiet, you could be loud, I could be loud, like, because I'm going to be loud regardless. I mean, at some point of us knowing each other, I'm going to be loud, especially when I get comfortable. So, I can mesh with anybody but a hater. So, I'm just like, how these people going to be? Is it going to be one or two of the bunch that's hating? But it was a thought, but I just, like, kept it in the back of my mind. And I just kept trying to think positive, praying for positivity, praying for good vibes, like, just, but that was a thought. That was my little reservation. I know you probably seen this, but there was another company who is doing stuff like this as far as travel and promoting luxury. And that's the one thing, like, if you look, I have to double check the website, but I don't think Asia's website says anything about luxury. But for me, it was luxury. Like, I literally every day did something that I never had done before in my life. And I'm not the most travel person. So, I don't know. But I've been places before. This ain't my first ever trip. But I just felt like it was luxury from the excursions. Even though, like, the excursions... Go to the store. Go watch my vlog. You'll see what happened with the excursions. They was fun, but it was like when you in the jungle, you gotta be prepared for jungle activity. Okay, so but that yacht, I was about to say I'm gonna have to edit that out, but this video gonna be out after my travel vlog video. So go see the travel vlog. Look at us doing jet skis. We didn't do jet skis. Look at us doing ATVs is what I meant to say. Zip lining in the cenotes. You can see us on the yacht. Like, that was the highlight of the trip. Okay, let's just get into it, y'all. Let's just get to it. The highlight in the trip for me was meeting the girls. Like, meeting the girls and just genuinely having a vibe. Meeting Asia, of course, but like, I told myself, like, I low-key look at Asia like as a low-key celebrity. Not like a celebrity, like, as like a YouTube celebrity, for real. Where it's like, I look up to you, bro. It's not on no, I'm your fan. It's more like, wow, like, this girl's in my face and she's my motivator. Like, I watch her all the time. She motivates me to do my YouTube. She motivates me to keep going on my journey, even though I don't have a lot of subscribers and stuff like that. So I look at her like that, but I told myself, like, I feel like any setting that I get into with a high profile person is not necessarily for me to just be in the high profile person's face. I'm a people's person, and me and everybody else here have something in common. We like you. So let me see what I have in common with the other people. And I'm telling you, like, I vibed out with everybody. It was 10 of us. So outside of Asia and me, it was 8 people. All 8 girls, I can say, hey, y'all, if y'all watching. But 10 out of 10. Like, it wasn't one girl who was just, like, standoffish or just, like, out. You get what I'm saying? And it was 2 houses. So I feel like it was low-key kind of I mean, at the end of the day, some people are going to connect more than others. And for me, it was based on the timeline. When I met people, we had more time to have one-on-one time. So I could feel like some people were just doing their own thing at points. Some people was with the people who they knew a little more at points. But 9 times out of 10, we was all together. Like, we was doing group things, and we was all like, it didn't feel like a divide, but nobody felt like a flunky. Like, everybody was literally their own person doing what they wanted. Like, for me, I wanted to take pictures, so it's certain things I chose not to do so I could take pictures. But my whole thing was to be in the mix. Like, I really wanted to be in the mix. So I wanted to be involved when people was taking shots. I wanted to be involved when, you know, we was in the pool playing games. Like, I didn't want to be spending no time. I wanted to do me, but I didn't want it to get in the way of me meeting and greeting and mingling with these girls. And it really just worked perfectly for me. Thank you, Jesus, because it just worked out perfectly for me. So, luxury. Oh, yeah. I totally forgot what I was saying earlier because I just got so excited about telling you about the experience. But when we talk about luxury, I'm going to give it a... I don't want you to think I'm capping, so I'm going to say 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10 off the strength that when we was driving in the van, it was just a little crowded. Like, it was 3 to a seat. So, and we had to be in a van for a long time. So that's really, like, literally, out of the whole trip, it's not even really a con, but if I could change anything, I would say we would just have a bigger van. Like, I don't even mind that it took us some time to get, because we was in Tulum. Mind you, Tulum is 2 hours, an hour and a half away from certain things. So it might have took us a little while to get from the airport to the Airbnb, or from the Airbnb to the excursion. And I really didn't mind that. But I just wish we had more, it was a little more comfortable in the actual van. But honestly, y'all, outside of that, I would say everything was 10 out of 10 luxury. Like, my room, y'all, please go look at that vlog. That room was just, wow, muy bien. It was very great, very great. So I feel like I had my own space. I felt secure. Like, I did not feel like I was in an unsafe space. Like, I felt cool. I love that the door's locked. Cause sometimes the doors don't be locked. So I love that. I love that we had 2 separate pools. Y'all, we had a chef, okay? So the first night that we came there, we had a chef for dinner, and then every morning we had a chef for breakfast. The chef staff was just like, not only, you know how it could be either or. The customer service could be great, the food could be nasty. The food could be great, but the customer service could be nasty. They was both. They was both great. Like, handed, why am I doing that? But they was both leveled out. Like, they was both great. It's like we only really spoke with one chef. And I feel like the other one was more so doing the cooking, and the other one was doing like the serving and prepping. But he was really nice. The food was really good. We had salmon, lamb chops. Like, y'all go check out that video. It was really good. It was really good. So I feel like the itinerary was well thought out. I think that this is a con, but it's like there's kind of no way controlling it. And I love a pro that I felt from Asia is like everybody was equal to her. Like, everybody paid their money. And I don't care if we were supposed to leave at 11:45. It's 11:50. We're waiting on somebody. We're not about to just leave this girl in the house. Like, so I would say time management, but it's just hard to put time management on a company when they could have the time set up, but they can't really control how long it take y'all to do y'all makeup, how long it take y'all to get dressed. They can't really control traffic, like, you know, so I wouldn't put that as a con on the company. That's just something that I could say, like, we really was rushing a little bit to certain things, but the itinerary, the thought of it, the execution of it, the way that it was put together was great. Like, we only had 3 days, but we really did a lot in those 3 days. So I think she did a good job with that. And just like that, like I said, the yacht, y'all, I ain't never been on a yacht. And it's been a couple times where I was supposed to be on a yacht, like I booked to be on a yacht, but it was just a boat. Like it wasn't really a yacht. So this was a yacht. It was nice. And we was jumping off the yacht. Like we was just having a good time. Like I said, Asia, what I'll say is this. She don't give teacher vibes. Because this is her business. Like this is how she making her money. And she's really like in charge of all these people. So it's not like, oh, the teacher's here. But it's not like Natalie Nunn and Baddies where she's just like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like this is her job. She a host, but she meshes well with the girls. Like she makes it feel like we're on vacation, but I can still come to her if I'm having an issue. Like it was lit. Like she's getting lit with us, but her mind is on this is my business. And I love that for her, but it didn't take away from her turning up with us and having a good time. So it just, girl, it was a vibe. So I think I've been talking for a good 15 minutes, and I hope that it makes sense. This is like my first, I think this is my first, it's not a product, but I guess service review or company review, business review. And I hope I did you good, girl, because this is not being paid for. I am not sponsored. I just literally see a black girl on her, and I love it for her. The fact that I spent my hard-earned money, and I feel like I could have gave her a couple other extra dollars for this. Like, you know, I'm glad I paid what I paid. But I definitely feel like if it was more money, like, it still would have been worth it. It's not even just, it's everything we did. It's the experiences in my life. It's the travel sisters that I have now. Like, oh my gosh, it's just y'all, I'm not capping when I say this trip was life-changing for me. Like, for me. So that's the review. Now, if you only came here for Asia and the review, respect. You got your review. But if you are down with my channel, you know after I do what I do, I like to just, whatever's on my mind, let it out. So, thank y'all for being here. Follow me on all of my socials. TikTok, Instagram, at TheBreeze Lifestyle. Same thing on YouTube. Like, comment, subscribe. Go over there. I'm not sure what Asia's business YouTube is. I tried to look it up. I couldn't find it. But I know on Instagram, it's Official Travel Babes. And Instagram and YouTube, it's I Am Asia. So go check her out. Run her numbers up. And if you're looking for a good vacation, I just told you where to go. I just told you where to go. So go ahead and you got the juice. You got the sauce. So for me as a baby content creator, I really saw this as an opportunity for me to go and create content for myself. And it turned into so much more. Like, I'm not going to tell you only off the strength that I'm going to tell you when it's ready. I'm not going to tell you when I'm trying to get pregnant. I want to tell you when I'm about to push this baby out for the baby shower. So that's how I feel about my business. Like, I'm going to wait for the vision to go from here to on paper, which is legal, to here, which is bacon. You know, this is the incubator. Like, I'm birthing this baby. I'm birthing this business. And when it's time for my baby shower, like where I'm celebrating, telling everybody, hey, I'm about to have my baby next month, that's when I'm going to tell you all the details. But just know, I love photography. I love videography. I love putting films together. I love putting documentaries together. I love doing so much more than what I'm doing right now. Like, this is literally just the beginning. So I just wanted to let you know that outside of like just the normal experience you can have for travel babes, I really had a mind-blowing, life-changing experience because everything just literally went perfectly for me. Everything's not perfect, but the people I met was perfect for me. The time I had was perfect for me. I feel like the connection I made with Asia was perfect for me. And just Building Better Bosses Productions. That's the name of my business. Building Better Bosses Productions. So I'm just telling you now, probably should do something before I put this video out, but it's gonna get done. If anybody try to steal my idea, then I'm just gonna believe that it's not gonna work for you. It's just not gonna work for you. It's always gonna work for me. I can change the name, but the vision, you ain't got that. And I think you should believe that for whatever you got going on. Don't let nobody think that, okay, if they do it first, it's gonna be better. No. Your vision is your vision. Figure out how to execute and shoot for the stars, because it's stuff way past the stars. So when you get to the stars, then you can shoot from there too. But when you down here, right here, just starting at the ground zero, shoot for the stars. Don't let nobody stop you. Don't let nobody make you feel like you can't do what you have set to do. I think about Asia, like, I meant to ask her this. I meant to ask her a lot of questions, y'all, but we were just having such a regular vibe. I just, didn't want to mess that up. But yeah, so I wonder, like, how long it took her dream to come into fruition. Like, I literally was a part of that. And she's having another trip. I'm not going to tell you which one, but I'm excited to be a part of that because it's like my dream vacation. And because of her dream, this travel business, Travel Babes, she's giving me the opportunity to fulfill my dreams before I ever thought I could. Now, I give all the grace, the glory to God, but God made her and God pushed her to fulfill her dreams. So before you be jealous of other people who's doing better than you or seems like it's faster, they're achieving their goals faster, what if them achieving their goals was going to help you achieve yours? Stop being a hater out here in these streets. Congratulate. Don't hate. Congratulate. Because one day it's going to be your turn. And how you treated other people on their turn is going to mean so much when it's your turn. So while I'm right here, this is ground zero. I'm about right here when it comes to my goals, my dreams, what I'm trying to do, right? I am not about to be mad at people who's up here. I'm looking up like, how did you get up there? Let me retrace your steps. Let me figure out what you did. Like, not to do the same thing you did, but like, as far as business, period. What did you do to how we was both right here and I'm right here and you up here? What was you doing? Like, figure it out. Figure it out and do it your way, period. All right, y'all. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video right here. It's been a little bit of a business review and TheBreeze motivational moment. Well, I hope you've gotten motivated from this. And more importantly, if you're looking to travel, I hope you got, let me put it right here one more time. This is sis, okay? This is her travel business. And it's Breezy certified. It's TheBreeze certified. I certify this. Now, y'all, I call myself TheBreeze, but in real life, people call me Breezy. So if I call myself Breezy, just know it's still me, okay? It's still me. So, all right, y'all. So, thanks again. If you made it this long, you part of the Breeze fam because I feel like you get it already. You get that, like, it don't even have to be explained. You just get it, and I appreciate you for getting it. Now, did you get to subscribe and like and comment? If you still here right now, whether this is your first video or whatever, comment down below. Breeze fam. Gang, gang. Breeze fam. Gang, gang. Period. All right, y'all. I'm out. Until next time. Bye.